Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. So today we're on the Halloween bounty, but before we get to that, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So if you've not played Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, or if it's been a while, if you haven't played since the launch of the game, now is a good time to get back into it or to start playing. They've added ghost bounties, they've added some quality of life improvements. So if there was something that you didn't particularly care for or didn't like, it may have been addressed. There have been changes to the way that the bounty system works. They've added ghost bounties. They've done a lot that makes the game worth looking at once again. So, and it's also a good way for you to play with some of your friends. You can play in public matches. You can play in private matches. You can play solo, you can play duo, whatever you want to do. So there is a particular quest that is available. The cutscenes are after the gameplay here, so you can take a look at that at your convenience. But basically, and if you've seen some of the Ghostbusters, either comics or videos that have been out over the years, they've actually talked about the spirit of Halloween, or the specter of Halloween, whatever you want to call it, which is Samhain. Kind of this pumpkin on a body, a very headless horseman kind of look, except a little bit more wizard-like. And it all ties into kind of how the game starts. I wouldn't say starts off, but it all kind of leads up to this. And what better way to, kind of celebrate Halloween than with the Ghostbusters, since you have spooks and specters, demons and ghosts that float and flit about during the Halloween season. So there are, of course, minions that can be spawned by the main ghost. But then you also have these other ghosts, which you can tether, but then after you've had them tethered for a couple of seconds, they just they have a total protonic reversal, I think they call it, where they just kind of explode and they cease to exist. And you can see a counter there next to the purple symbol in the top right. So much like before, you have rifts, which can respawn the ghost. Find the rifts so that you can prevent the ghost from respawning. If you don't, then you'll have to trap the ghost multiple times. So instead of trapping it once, you're going to have to trap it maybe up to 4 times, depending on how many rifts that you find or are not able to find. So I already found one pretty close to the beginning. To use your PKE meter, and you can find them that way. You can also find them with the goggles, if you are using the goggles. Or if you have the mini PKE meter on your proton pack. So depending on what loadout you have, it could change things a lot. Now once you get down to the countdown, there's no more rifts, and then you can take them out. Now because this is a ghost bounty and because it's a more involved one, there are two parts to this. So once you capture them once, you're going to be transported via cutscene to the second location, and then you have to take them out again. So because of that, if you fail one of them, you can retry. But if you are like, man, this is too tough, I need to take a break or whatever, if you forfeit, then you'll have to do both of them again. So make sure that you, once you pass the first one, that you pass the second one. If you don't pass the second one, or if you're having trouble passing the second one, maybe just take a pause on it and come back to it instead of forfeiting, because that will bring you back to the first stage and you'll have to do that part all over again. Now, if you want, you can play this with other people as Ghostbusters. So if you have friends that play, and it's always, I would say, 99% of the time, games are much better when you're playing with people that you know than either by yourself or with randoms. The AI is competent, I would say, but not necessarily great. So keep that in mind if you're doing it solo. Help out your teammates if they get slimed. Wipe the slime off, make it easier to see what's going on around you. If you lose a piece of gear, you can always pick up another one. Or if you use a piece of gear, you can always pick up a new one. There is a cooldown of about a minute. So there's only so many that you can actually grab as a result. So once again, you have that rift that you have to worry about. Take out the rift. If you find the rift, go ahead and take it out. And then you don't have to worry about the ghost being a repeater, as they like to call it. And they do fly around quite well, which makes it a lot more difficult, much more difficult, to get them trapped. Now, if you do have the remote trap, that will help your team out, especially if you're playing with other players and not with bots. They can tether the ghost, and you can just zoom right in with the remote trap and set it off. Alright, get them right over the trap. You can tell, of course, there's still a rift out there, so we did trap him, but he came back. So playing with other players, you could have had, people looking for the ghost and trying to trap the ghost, and then other people looking for the rift. And then whoever finds whichever first or gets into a good position, you can always roll with it as needed. Don't forget to pick up the spores, molds, and fungus, because that will give you some extra XP. Throwing the trap in the right location is always a good plan. So if someone already has a tether on the ghost, then it's always it makes a lot of sense to go ahead and put the trap down. So if you're late to the party, so to speak, then you can throw the trap down. So then the trap should be pretty close to wherever the ghost is. There we go. Trap's in a good location, actually right on top of him, so, or right under him, I guess I should say. Then bind the trap, and we're done. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
What a maliciously monstrous victory! You gave them hell. Literally. Bravo! What a performance!
Hold up a second. I work in absolutes and scientific reality, but it really kills me to say this. I have a hunch you might need this. If you tell anyone I gave this to you on a gut feeling, I will deny it. But there's something to this binding relic. Anyway, good luck out there. Ugh, luck? What is wrong with me? Just go and let us never speak of this again.
You're the best they've got. You reek of inexperience. If I cared, I'd be insulted. So be it. The decimation of the living is about to begin. Prepare yourself for eternal nightfall! You've made a grave mistake. Nothing shall stand between me and infinite darkness.
What a maliciously monstrous victory! You gave them hell. Literally. Bravo! What a performance!
I was going to stand up here and make a boring speech about how your training period is coming to an end. But you busted one of the most dangerous ghosts we've ever faced.
Seriously, rookie. Samhain's no joke. We're lucky to have you.
Congratulations. You are officially a Ghostbuster. We may be a small team, but every member counts.
And to commemorate this moment, we got you a little something.
Is this the quick material? Ectoplasm rinses right off. I would have killed for one of those a few decades ago. Treasure that, rookie. You earned it.
Yeah, it's all very heartwarming. Welcome to the team. But don't think you're on Easy Street now. This is a full-time gig. Days, evenings, nights, weekends. Oh, and get ready for monthly employee performance reviews, scrutinizing your every movement.
That's just something we do for Eddie. He's right, though. The firehouse never sleeps. And neither do we.
That's the spectral hunting spirit. So, Winston, what's next on the docket?
It's a work in progress. Repairing the damage from that attack on our firehouse shifted our priorities around.
The place looks great, honestly.
Oh, and one more thing. The Spanglers are coming into town.
Oh, Finally, some real excitement around here. I'll prep the third floor.
Wait, what? We have a third floor?
I, might be having a guest of my own. Well, more a summer intern, so to speak.
While we have a little downtime, what do you say we go and grab a bite?
Pizza's gonna have to wait. We've got work to do.
Nah, tough break. But that's the job.
Go get 'em, rookie.
PlayStation